Hello students, how are you? This is a time for our class of ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning for MBA secondary students who has a specialization of information technology. The specialization of information technology consists a lot of subjects. In these subjects, subject is ERP is compulsory. So I think all of you who have taken the specialization IT already aware with the concept of a ERP. ERP is a concept, is ERP is a software approach concept. I think all of you know the meaning of a software, all of you know the meaning of a database, and all of you know the meaning of a how you created a database in a systematic form, and how you link that particular database and how you make a centralized control over the database. So these lot of things is to be included in the concept of a ERP. So the enterprise resource planning is a most important concept. It's the most important subject according to the business point of view or according to the technical point of view. So for this, we have discussed about the concept of a ERP. So in the previous lectures and in the previous videos, we have discussed a lot of things about of ERP. But now, today, in this section, in this class, we have discussed about ERP implementation life cycle. So, ERP covers the technique and concept employed for the integrated management of business as a whole. ERP packages are integrated software packages that support the above ERP concept. Means integration form of management for a business. This is a improved technique. This is a most important technique through which you can easily manage your business, through which you can easily manage your database of a business. Because nowadays, managing a database, handling a database, updating your database is a critical task. So for solving these types of critical tasks, we use a new technique, a new software approach is known as a ERP. So ERP life cycle is in which highlight the different stages in implementation of an ERP. I think all of you aware with the concept of a life cycle. What is the meaning of a life cycle? Life cycle is a way of Life cycle is a way through which you can easily discuss the each and every step of an implementation of a design from beginning till end. So we can say ERP life cycle in which highlights the different stages in implementation of an ERP. Okay? Then after we have discussed about different phases of ERP. So what are the phases of ERP and why we discussed about of different phases of ERP? Because of this particular topic is related to the concept of SDLC, software development life cycle, or a system development life cycle. So in the SDLC concept, initially we take the concept of a recognition of need. The last point is a post implementation. So same points and the same procedure is to be followed in the concept of a phases of ERP. So a lot of phases is to be discussed in the concept of a ERP. So these phases are pre-evaluation screening, second one evaluation package, third one project planning, fourth one gap analysis, fifth one re-engineering, next is team training, Next is testing, and the last phase is post implementation. Okay, so these are the different phases of ERP. So the ERP implementation life cycle is to be shown like this. Okay, so this is a life cycle concept. So using this particular concept, you read and easily analyze the concept of a ERP phases. Okay, so then after we have discussed about of these different kinds of phases. So what is the meaning of a pre-evaluation screening? Anybody knows the meaning of a pre-evaluation screening? Okay, anybody? Okay, don't worry. So I will provide information about of pre-evaluation screening. The meaning of a pre-evaluation screening is, this is a concept of a decision for perfect package, number of ERP vendors. Screening eliminates the packages that are not at all suitable for companies' business processes, and selection is done on the best few packages available. This is a concept of a pre-evaluation screening. Why we do pre-evaluation screening? For selection of the best one package. Clear? Okay, so this is a first phase of ERP implementation life cycle. And the second phase is package evaluation. What do you know about package evaluation? The meaning of package evaluation is, package is selected on the basis of different parameters and test and certify the package, and also check the coordination with different departments. Then after, selected package will determine the success or failure of the project. Another thing is, package must be user friendly, because of, if your package is not user friendly, then nobody can perform on that particular software, or whenever nobody can perform on the software package, then your package is going to the failure. So for this, you can design, you can evaluate the user friendly package. And the last thing is, the most thing is the cost. Clear? So this is a second phase of life cycle, is package evaluation. Okay, then we go to the third phase, project planning. So what is the meaning of a project planning? Designs the implementation process. Resources are identified, implementation team is selected, and task allotted. Without task without task allotted, you cannot do anything. So before starting any particular project, remember that always distributed, always assign the task to different designers, to different engineers. Clear? Okay, so this is a concept of a project planning. The next phase is a gap analysis. So what do you know about a gap analysis? The gap analysis explains the concept of a process through which company can create a model of where they are standing now and where they want to go. Model gap, sorry, model help the company to cover the functional gap. Clear? So this is the concept of a gap analysis. The next phase is re-engineering. So what do you know about of re-engineering? Okay, so we have discussed the concept of re-engineering in the next video. Clear?